Coba langsung ke halaman 420. Kita langsung masuk ke contohnya. Big Macs in Mexico. Coba Mbak, siapa yang bisa baca?
McDonald.
Sampai
kamu yaudah dulu.
McDonald hamburger are coming to Mexico. McDonald is a world famous company. Started in California, in Paris, Tokyo, and not in Mexico. Last year, the Mexican government checked
open some McDonald's restaurant.
Open some McDonald's restaurant. Big Macs, the McDonald's specialty. Some Mexicans are not happy. Eat only hamburger and forget about Mexican food.
Yes, McDonald's hamburgers are coming to Mexico. McDonald's is a world famous company. Started in California, in Paris, Tokyo, and but not in Mexico. Last year, the Mexican government changed and then opened some McDonald's restaurants, Big Mac, the McDonald's specialty. Some Mexicans are not happy, eat only hamburgers and forget about Mexican food. Oke, exercise 1. Untuk memperdalam pemahaman Anda mengenai materi di atas, kerjakanlah activity berikut. McDonald's is a restaurant company. Okay. There were no McDonald's in Mexico because
the Mexican government don't eat Mexican food.
Because Mexican only eat Mexican food, really? Or the Mexican government did not want them.
The government did not want them.
Right.
The Mexican government did not want them.
Yes, the Mexican government did not want them. Right. Number 3. The Big Mac is a kind of hamburger. Yes, kind of hamburger. Right. Let's see number exercise 2. Halaman 421. Jadi murder in language lab. So, let's see this one. Coba paragraf pertama Mbak Dwi Astuti.
This book is an unusual detective story. It begins with a crime, a murder. A scientist is killed in laboratory, but no one knows who killed the scientist. Inspector Baker is the detective. He must find the killer, but he needs help.
Yang kedua, paragraf kedua Mbak Feby, coba.
He gets help from Sally. It's a chimpanzee. She lives in a laboratory. In the laboratory, scientists are studying language. They are interested in how animals like Sally can learn some language. Lily is a very smart chimpanzee. She cannot talk, but she can understand many words. She answers questions by using a computer. Sally solved the murder. She is afraid of Inspector Baker at first, but she wants to help. So she tells Inspector Baker who the murderer is.
Okay, the next one. If you like the detective stories, you will enjoy this one, but you probably will not be able. Coba jawab nomor 1, 2, dan 3 ya. Coba dibaca dulu. Saya excuse for 1 minute.
Should Halo, pada ngantuk.
Udah dijawab, coba Mbak Mas Firman, nomor 1. Mas Firman nomor 1. Mas Firman udah nggak ada ya? Masih kan?
Firman masih kerja kali.
Atau Mbak Junita coba.
Tuh ya. Number 1. This story is A. Full of information. B. Sad. C. Fun to read. D. Difficult to read. My answer A.
This
Full
story
of
is
information.
This book is an unusual detective story. It begins with a crime, a murder. A scientist is killed in a laboratory. But no one knows who killed the scientist. Inspector Baker is the detective. He must find the killer, but he needs help. He gets help from Sally, a chimpanzee. She lives in a laboratory. In this laboratory, scientists are studying language. They are interested in how animals like Sally can learn some language. Sally is a very smart. Is it full of information or fun to read? Jadi dia itu full of informasi atau fun to read?
Informasi.
Kalau menurut saya sih fun to read karena ini dia cerita kan ada saintis, ada laboratorium, terus ada chimpanzee atau monyet. Tapi monyet ini bisa studying language. Tentunya kan dia ini
Berarti fun to read ya?
Iya, tentunya kan ini something that fun to read.
Sangat tidak masuk akal ya, Miss.
Iya, tapi ya begitulah, Mbak. Oke, number 2, Inspector Baker.
Saya kalah dong.
Saya juga Mbak nggak bisa Chinese kaya dong.
Bahasa 5 Jepang aja masih AOI.
Waduh Mbak, Mandarin saya pun nggak bisa Mbak. Coba nomor 2 deh. Inspector Baker is a Inspector Baker.
Get help from a chimpanzee.
Okay, get help from a chimpanzee. Okay, number 3, Sally is a
Very smart animal.
A very smart animal. Right. Coba yang panjang sekali. Nomor ini deh, exercise 3. A new drug for heart attacks. Halaman 4.22. 4.22. Yang paragraf pertama coba dibaca Mbak Jahro.
Oke, Miss. Doctor may now be able to stop many heart attacks. An important new study reports that doctors have a new drug. This drug is called TPA. It may be better than many other heart drugs.
Alright, the next one coba dibaca oleh Mbak Dwi. Many doctors
Many, doc- many doctors now use a drug called streptokinase. But this drug sometimes causes problems for patients. It can even cause bleeding in the brain. Some doctors do not use streptokinase. Streptokinase can save about 1/8 of the people with heart attacks, but TPA will save about 2/8. This means many people, about 1.5 million Americans, have heart attacks every year.
right. And then the third paragraph coba Mbak Sintawati.
Bentar. One reason TPA can help more people is because of the drug is easier and faster to use. It will give doctors more time in hospitals. Then they can study the problem well. People with heart problems can also get some TPA at home. When a heart attack starts, they can take some TPA right away. Then they will have time to get to the hospital. This is important because about 850,000 people in the United States die before they get to the hospital.
And then the next one Mbak Tika coba.
Yes. There is another reason why TPA is good news for people with heart attack. According to the study, it is much safer. It does not cause other problems like streptokinase. TPA works only on the heart. It does not have an effect on the blood or cause bleeding like streptokinase. The next one.
Okay, the next one is Mbak Rina.
Yes, miss. Doctors plan to do more studies about TBA. They need to test this new drug on many more people with heart attacks. But in a few years, many doctors and hospitals will probably start using this exciting new drug.
Okay. So let's see the question here. The new drug is
Better than streptokinase.
better than streptokinase, right? Di mana kita bisa lihat jawaban itu?
Di paragraf 2 nih.
Paragraf 2 yang
Baris 1.
Enggak, itu kan streptokinase can save about 1/8 of the people with heart attack, but TPA will save about 2/8.
Yes, jadi
So
dia
it is
itu
better than streptokinase.
right. Jadi dia itu lebih bagus karena lebih bisa menyelamatkan lebih banyak orang kan ya. Okay. So this number 2, the study says that TPA
Is safer and faster than the old drug.
Okay,
Faster.
is safer and faster than the old drug. Right. Number 3, this new drug may mean
Fewer people will die from heart attacks.
right. Fewer people will die from heart attacks. That's correct. Jadi lebih sedikit orang yang akan meninggal karena heart attack. Okay, let's move on. Ini kita nggak bisa bahas satu-satu, tapi kalau kalian belum dapat bukunya, bisa dijawab dari apa itu namanya? PDF yang saya kasih ya. And then that's how we talk, and then that's how we want to see the main idea. Karena ini panjang sekali apanya teksnya kalau kita baca satu-satu. And then kita mau cover semuanya dulu. Jadi minggu depan kalau misalnya ada yang nggak mengerti, kita review lagi. At least kita tahu hari ini apa itu namanya garis besarnya dulu. Okay, and then let's see the next one, which is coba lihat ini deh yang di screen saya. Kita mau lihat pertanyaan-pertanyaan ini, jawaban dari pertanyaan-pertanyaan ini. Nah, biasanya kalau misalnya membaca cepat ini, kita membaca pertanyaannya dulu, biar kita bisa langsung lihat ke teksnya. Cuma tadi saya mau lihat ininya aja, mau dengar mbaknya baca. Coba nomor 1 kan dia bilang, what can you find in large numbers at a supermarket?
In my experience,
Mm-hmm. What can you find in a large?
number of basket,
Number of basket?
500, how many trolley?
Okay, let's see. What can you find in a large numbers at a supermarket? Size matters. Here's something to think about the next time you go shopping. Have you ever? Is it? Okay, but how about the number of hand basket? Okay, nomor 1 tadi siapa yang jawab? Oke, nomor 2 coba dijawab nanti Mbak Kurniawati. Nomor 3 Mbak Feby. Nomor 4 Mbak Eka Puspita.
Miss, I cannot view the screen.
Oh, you cannot see the screen. And then Mbak nggak bisa ya tadi Mbak lihat screennya ya?
Iya.
Nggak ada potong.
Semuanya bisa atau enggak?
Bisa, Miss.
Ya.
Coba yang bisa deh kalau gitu.
Nggak bagi layar, Miss.
Coba yang kelihatan di layar. Coba yang udah bisa jawab, coba langsung ini aja.
Number 2, Miss.
Okay.
Why can this be a problem?
Number 2, why can this be a problem?
Kenapa bisa jadi masalah?
Nomor 1 tadi udah tahu belum jawabannya? What can you find in large numbers at a supermarket?
The number of hand basket.
The number of handbasket or the number of trolleys? Jawabannya adalah the number of trolleys. Karena dia bilang, have you ever noticed how many trolleys are available when you go to the supermarket? In my experience, it seems like hundreds. But how about the number of handbasket? I struggle to find even one. Jadi ini adalah the number of trolleys. Okay, number 2. Why can be this a problem? Kenapa ini jadi masalah?
Well, it seems to be a tactic used to encourage us to buy more.
Right. Jadi ini kenapa misalnya menjadi masalah? Jadi mungkin aja itu taktik atau strategi mereka. Ya, jadi kita lebih banyak lagi kan. Karena pergi sana, ambil. Oh, masih kosong trolinya. Jadi masukin gitu. Okay, how can you avoid spending more than you plan? Gimana kita avoid kita spending time-nya more?
Find a basket. It might be lighter, easier to use, and sure to save your money.
Okay, you are more tempted to feel it. So if you're planning on only doing a quick shop, always try to find a basket, right? Jadi itu lebih gampang than to save your money. Okay, number 4. Why is it a good? Tadi siapa nomor 4? Sorry. Coba nomor 4.
Eka apa Feby?
Tadi saya nomor 3, sorry.
Okay, sorry Mbak. Next one. Coba next.
Kaya boleh coba jawab nih.
Boleh.
Sintawati.
Okay.
Number 4. Why is it a good idea to use a basket instead of a trolley? Because it will be lighter and easier to use, and sure to save your money.
Why is it a good idea to use a basket instead of a trolley? Because it's lighter, easier to use, and it's sure to save your money. That's true. Okay, and then this one masih ada satu lagi, skimming for review, but I guess we don't have like more time. And then I assigned you. Aku harap kalian semua bisa jawab pertanyaan-pertanyaan ini. Coba sebelum jawab, tapi jangan lihat kunci jawabannya. Apakah kalian bisa mengerti atau tidak? Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, so far, do you guys understand what we've been talking about tonight? Jadi kita itu tadi ada skimming for point of view.
For an agenda.
Yes, jadi minggu depan kita bakalan bahas ini lagi ya. Jadi kita itu ada tadi yang pertama skimming for point of view-nya dari writers. Yang kedua kita ada skimming pattern skimming for apa itu namanya, pattern of organization. And then number 3 ada yang sekarang ini kita bicara main ideas, and then number 4 yang mana kita skip, minggu depan bakalan kita bahas lagi, oke? Nah, dari yang ketiga yang udah kita bahas ini ada pertanyaan nggak? Ada pertanyaan nggak?
Miss,
Yes.
saya ingin bertanya, kalau misalnya di sebagian teks itu kan untuk menentukan comparison atau cause effect
That is
Misalnya,
because, why, yes.
kalimat pertama dan kalimat kedua itu kan bisa bertentangan kan. Maksudnya saling bersambungan gitu kan. Nah, ya ingin saya tanyakan bagaimana cara menentukan yang ini.
Yang mana menentukan?
Menentukan listing. Soalnya seperti yang di contoh paragraf dari ini itu kan ada yang tidak disebutkan, misalnya step 1, step 2, step 3 seperti itu.
Yes. Kalau misalnya yang listing itu tadi kayak yang kita coba dilihat bukunya, dia ada. Oh, dia nih nggak ada penjelasan listing atau gimana. Ya tadi yang Mbaknya bilang udah kan ya, gampang untuk, coba saya review kembali. Untuk pattern of organization itu untuk melihat itu comparison atau enggak, kita melihat adakah perbandingan di dalam kalimat-kalimat tersebut. Nah, kalau time order itu susunan waktu, bisa waktu misalnya tahun, bulan, atau bisa step kayak first, next, then. Nah, kalau cause effect biasanya diketahui dari kata kunci yang that's because, that's why, and then because, and then apalagi ya yang seperti itu, that's the reason. Nah, kalau misalnya yang listing ini dia hanya berupa daftar-daftar atau apa list ya bahasanya, susunan gitu doang. Jadi, nah kalau misalnya yang tadi seperti contoh yang saya buat itu kan dia cuma bilang there are 3 reason why Titanic sank. Nah, sebenarnya kalau kita lihat ini tadi Mbaknya jawab listing juga kan, tapi saya bilang itu kan dia nggak ada listnya. Jadi ini merupakan how to say, merupakan cause and effect. Jadi kalau misalnya di dalam teks itu ada beberapa list, contohnya tadi yang kita bahas di halaman 4.15 yang nomor 2, some kind of birds cannot fly. Jadi dia itu tergantung dari kalimat pertamanya itu kira-kira dia bilang apa. Jadi kalau dia itu list itu bahasa Indonesianya apa ya? Menguraikan daftar-daftar, jadi dia itu termasuk dalam list. Jadi kalau misalnya kayak gini juga kan, ada beberapa contoh dari ada 3 macam untuk membuang sampah. Kita harus recycle, kita harus reuse, kita harus yang ini kan. Nah, itu termasuk list. Atau kalau saya bilang ada beberapa macam mahasiswa di kampus ini. Yang pertama yaitu mahasiswa yang rajin datang ke sekolah. Yang kedua mahasiswa rajin tapi dia hanya diam. Yang ketiga itu mahasiswa yang ada sering bolos. Nah, dia kan itu di sini memberikan list kan, ada 3 mahasiswa, bentuk mahasiswa. Jadi ini list. Paham nggak maksud saya, Mbak? Paham ya. Jadi kira-kira seperti itu kalau kita mau menentukan list. Dia ada daftar. Yes. Ada beberapa daftar yang disebutkan. Ya, dan lihat kalimat pertamanya juga.
Tapi Miss di sini kan yang halaman 4.17 di sini ada yang nomor 2.
4.17.
Ya. Di sini ada when you study for an exam, you should follow these 3 steps. First, tapi ini jawabannya kan time order.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you study for an exam, you should follow these 3 steps. First, you should make sure. Nah, dia di sini kan menyebutkan langkah-langkah apa aja setelah kamu